Love Island last
Love Island.
night. A surprise eviction was announced. 2 couples faced the chop after being chosen as the least compatible by the other contestants. Now, if you missed it, take a look at this.
Tonight, each couple must vote for the 2 couples who they think are least compatible.
Hayley, Charlie, they're not compatible.
Yeah,
she doesn't want to be.
She said she doesn't want to be with whatsoever.
Should be Eamonn and Megan.
I don't think Hayley deserves to be here because I don't think she knows what she wants.
No, but that's not fair on Charlie.
Sam and Alex are not in a romantic situation.
I think that goes without being said.
I would like to pick Hayley and Charlie.
Sam and Alex, because they're just not in a romantic way. Hayley and Charlie.
I'm going for Samira and Alex.
Samira and Alex. And we're going for Hayley and Charlie, yeah?
For Hayley and Charlie and Sam and Alex.
Well, with former Islander Olivia Attwood alongside our agony aunt Deirdre Saunders. And Deirdre, we're going to need your advice and your instinct on compatibility very, very shortly.
Yes, and all about that falling. If you're falling for somebody, can you fall in a week? OK, we'll come back to that. So, eviction. So they had to all vote for the least compatible. Were you surprised at any of the results?
Do you know what? I wasn't. I think what's hard, obviously I've done that vote, you kind of end up wanting to vote for your friend or like saving your friend or someone you like, but they actually pretty much all of them actually did vote purely on compatibility, which obviously we found Alex, Samira and Charlie and Hayley are now in
Alex
danger.
and Samira I kind of understand because they are friends. They've never claimed to be a couple. They don't fancy each other and they're just friends now.
Definitely, but I think the mistake that was made is during that day, Hayley and Charlie have both been complaining about each other to quite a lot of the other islanders, so they kind of set themselves up for an easy vote in a way, but obviously they didn't know it was coming, so...
Eamonn, now we're talking about the public turning. Eamonn was like this, he's so soft and he's all spiritual. And then the last couple of days, because of Alex and the new girl whose name escapes me right now, Megan. And it was very clear that Alex liked her. The public seemed to have turned against him a bit, saying he was kind of muscling in.
And I was very team Eamonn. I just think the way that he has handled the Megan Alex situation is not great, and I think that's why he's lost the support he has had.
He was very aggressive about it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And angry, and also as if he was stating rights. You know, it's my right that you should keep away. Well, it's not like that.
No, it's not. I mean, he's very much. He's like, you can tell he's a survivor. Like, he's thinking of survival in the show, but I think the way he's been so aggressive is actually going to be his downfall.
And people like Alex, so he was being aggressive to Alex, and yet right from the start, we all saw that when Alex, who's quite shy, had made an effort to go to ask Megan would she come and have a chat, and no sooner had he sat down on that swing with her than Eamonn was over, and I went off him at that point.
No, I agree. I think he did go about it wrong. I think also Megan needs to kind of put her hands up. She plays a part in this situation. I think it's quite obvious she's really not into Alex, and if she kind of was a bit more vocal, it would stop those two playing tug of war so much.
Yeah, he's giving a bit false hope, isn't he, Deirdre?
Yes, I think so. And also, do you think she's actually into Eamonn either? Because to me, she just seems to be playing a game. The language to me felt as though she's like acting a bit of a part. There was no real...
Yeah, she looks a bit stiff, doesn't she, at times?
Yeah.
Now, Hayley, earlier this week, she was talking about whether the EU exit would mean we won't have any trees. The question is, maybe she has a point. Have a look.
What do you think about Brexit?
What's that? Like,
Where we're leaving the European Union.
I seriously don't have a clue.
So, like, it was to leave the EU, so we wouldn't be part of Europe.
EU, which would mean, like, welfare and, like, things we trade with would be cut down.
So does that mean we won't have any trees?
Cheese?
Trees?
Oh.
No, that's got nothing to do with it, babe.
Ah, well, you see,
She's
she
now
be right?
could be the nation's tree champion.
So she was actually right. So an industry official said Brexit means we might miss tree targets. So this is what Hayley has warned us about, because we had a lot of imported trees, which now we won't.
So we have a target to plant so many trees.
11 million trees in the next 25 years, and now we might not hit it. So maybe she was on something. But I have read online that she went to uni. She's got an A-star in science, I think I read this morning somewhere. So she's probably maybe...
But she'd never heard of Brexit, not even heard of it.
But I want to believe she was being tongue-in-cheek.
Did you... Well, I wondered when she said, what's an earlobe, which bit's the earlobe,
Yeah,
I thought, are you just putting this on now?
And is there a way, that Charlie can survive without her? Since that seems to be the vote.
We don't know what they're going to do. They could... If they leave as a couple, no. But if they split and just one... They have done that before, where one of the couple leaves, like just her or him, then he'll be safe.